Aloha. We are going somewhere that we have never been before in Lower East Side, Essex Street Market, which I didn't even know existed until just recently.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, because we actually eat at this taqueria right here and that pizza place like at least once a week.
Fairly regular.
And it is literally right across the street. So all over New York there's different markets like the Chelsea Street Market, Canal Street Market, all those, but this one is the Essex Street Market, and like I said, we didn't even know this existed, and it's just right down the road from us.
Yep.
I have seen the outside of this building, and we've actually sat in front of this building and ate our pizza.
Yep.
And never gone in. So I learned about it, so we're coming over here to check it out, see what it is, see if there's a place that we want to hang out.
Eat some food.
Eat some food. Whenever I learned about it, I learned that this Essex Street Market is actually one of the oldest ones in New York. It was built in the 1940s by Mayor LaGuardia, the namesake of the worst airport in the nation.
I'm sure he's better than the airport is.
Yeah. Because at the time, the streets of New York were just completely filled with like carts and vendors, and it was keeping emergency vehicles from being able to get anywhere. So Mayor LaGuardia built a bunch of different markets around the city to allow these street vendors to go inside and get out of the street.
Very smart.
So let's go inside and see what this place is like. So the first thing we ran into is basically like a fish market and grocery store.
Smells.
It does look pretty cool in here though.
Yeah.
So far, other than the actual grocery store, we've seen like a pastry bagel place, a soup place. I think that was like a Japanese place. I guess this is called Essex Farm, but it's like an actual grocery store.
Yeah.
A barber shop. I also have a grilled cheese place that is significantly cheaper than the other grilled cheese places that we have seen in New York. It's only $5 for a grilled cheese. There's like a religious trinket store back there, but there's signs all over it that say no pictures, and then underneath no pictures it says don't ask why. We decided to get Puebla Mexican food because Mexican food. But also I specifically wanted to get it because we always come to this area to get burritos across the street, and this place is a little bit cheaper. So I got a burrito to see if it is better and cheaper.
That's a good theory. Or a good test, I guess. I got nachos.
Downside though is it's cash only, and the place we go to across the street takes card. So
Which is a big downside.
yeah, big downside, and would probably sway me to not come here that often.
Yeah. I mean, because how often are we carrying cash?
Yeah. What's interesting about cash-only places too is that a lot of them, including this one, you can order and get it delivered from Grubhub, Yelp, Seamless, Uber Eats, which you pay with card to use those. But if you actually come to the restaurant, they don't take card.
Yeah.
Like the Dumpling Man place we go to, you can actually order it online and pick it up using card. But if you go into the restaurant, you have to do cash only.
It makes no sense.
How are the nachos?
I'm very impressed with how much guacamole they give you. But they don't give you enough beans for the chips. So they're good. They could just use more beans.
The burrito was, I got a rice and beans burrito, which was $6.50, compared to the veggie burrito over at Essex Taqueria, which is like $7.99-ish. But at Essex Taqueria, you get rice, beans, corn, cheese, cilantro, onion, lettuce, and pico de gallo. So a lot more in the burrito for like $1.50 more.
Yeah, I think it's really good. I just wish there, like, with nachos, I feel like every chip has to have a little bit of everything on it. You know what I mean? So there's just not enough on all the chips.
That reminds me that nachos and salads are the only foods that you have to make a miniature version of that food every single bite.
You're like, okay, I'm gonna take this bean from here and this guacamole from here, and then it's good.
The sun is out and it is, windy. I would say Essex Street Market is decent.
Yeah.
It's not as commercialized as Chelsea Market, but it's not as refined and hipster as Canal Street Market.
Yeah.
So it is nice. Like it's not local in a bad sense, but I'm saying that it is more like a local feeling place. But it definitely feels more on the DIY side than it does like the refined side.
Yeah.
So I would say, as a New Yorker, check it out. As a tourist, I would probably pass.
I'd go to Canal.
Yeah, Canal Street Market is way
Chelsea.
cooler. But all of that is about to change because the Essex Street Market is about to become Essex Crossing and the Market Line. Everybody who's in that building is moving over to this new building that they're building right now. We're actually walking in the construction site currently, and it's going to be a brand new, like, 1 million square foot kind of area, and part of it will be an all new Essex Street Market, but then there's going to be tons more stuff called the Market Line, and it's going to have Target and Trader Joe's. It's just across the street, just across Delancey where they're building it. Because there's nothing in New York that even comes close to rivaling something like Pike's Place in Seattle. And so they're building this, and it is going to rival Pike Place. But what's awesome is it's right down the street from where we live. So it's gonna like kind of change the...
I mean, we're gonna have a Target and a Trader Joe's in walking distance.
Yeah.
Not to mention all of the smaller vendors.
Like that, it changes your day-to-day life to have something like that within just a few blocks.
Yeah.
Don't have to take a train, don't have to walk for 25 minutes, just like, it's just right here.
It's not a thing, it's just like, oh, I have to run to the store real quick.
Along with Target and all the shops and everything like that, there will also be 1,000 new apartments.
We should live in those.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even have to walk anywhere to go to Target or Trader Joe's.
It's like you live in New York, but you never leave your building.
Everything you need right there.
There's multiple buildings that are going to make up Essex Crossing, and we're walking to one of the ones that's almost complete, the one that Target's going to be in. And we're passing this building that at first I was like, that's a big school. And then I saw huge gates, massive walls, bars all over the windows, and we're like, wait, maybe prison?
And yeah, because the coloring of it is kind of bland, but then it has the bright red doors.
Let's play the age-old game of school or prison. It's not an official prison. It's a prison maybe to some kids, but it is the Lower Manhattan Arts Academy. Looks daunting.
It does, a little bit.
So this is the building we started at. That's the one right across the street from the Essex Street Market. That's where Essex Street Market is moving. And then we walked over here, that's where that school. And then there's this building and this whole area over here. So this is Clinton Street, and that's Grand over there. And so it's gonna be all of that, all of this building, and then there's gonna be another building built here. And then I'm not sure what's being built here, but it looks kind of like maybe an outdoor area.
I also like that every building is apartment buildings as well. I mean, they're luxury, so they're going to be more expensive, but I don't know, they all look really nice.
And the building that's at the corner of Clinton and Grand is the one that's going to have Target and Trader Joe's. They say it's supposed to be opening in 2018.
Yeah.
But as we were walking over here, we walked by Doughnut Plant, which I've had so many people tell me the Doughnut Plant is awesome and that we need to try it. So whenever it's literally a donut's throw away, you just have to try it.
A donut's throw away. Don't ever throw away donuts.
Exactly. The walls say that the first square-filled donut and the first creme brulee donut was invented right here.
I don't think I've ever seen a square donut.
It's because it was from here. We've never been here.
Looks delicious. It was really hard to pick one though.
Yeah, they all look really good. But since they were the first ones to do a square-filled donut, I had to get one of those.
Yeah.
And I got a vanilla bean and blackberry jam, and Sarah got the strawberry glazed donut.
I was gonna get the vanilla bean, but then you said you were getting vanilla bean and blackberry jams, and I was like, well, I shouldn't get vanilla bean, and then I didn't know what to do.
Trying the square donut, which I've never had. Very messy. I don't know how they do it, but instead of putting all the cream in the middle, there's actual hole with cream in every bite. My review of Doughnut Plant is it's a donut.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I think it would have been better if it was
Fresh.
Because they were kind of cold.
Yeah. Maybe we are trying them at like 3 p.m.
Yeah.
So take that into consideration, but also take into consideration that I've never gone to a donut place that's supposed to be amazing and had an amazing donut.
Yeah, you really don't care about donuts.
Nothing, nothing has ever beaten a Krispy Kreme right off the line.
I don't know if anything ever will, honestly.
Well, we now found some new places to eat, and we're looking forward to the new Essex crossing to open this year.
Yeah.
But that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe. If you're not, we make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on this channel. Sarah makes videos over on her channel every Tuesday, some Thursdays. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.